In the study of informational physics, reality is not viewed as a series of random, chaotic accidents. It is analyzed as a folded mathematical architecture, a system where numerical data and physical reality are inextricably linked. This analysis tracks a closed-loop chronological matrix. We are looking at objective mathematical receipts, data points that exist regardless of the hypothesis used to explain them. At the center of these coordinates is a specific subject, AEC, whose arrival is anchored to the planetary grid on a single temporal coordinate, May 5, 1972. By isolating this point of origin, we can track exact chronological milestones, specifically measurements of 528, 888, and 1128 months, to see how they intersect with established linguistic and physical constants. Examining these quantitative milestones suggests that time, space, and linguistics are structured around this single identity coordinate. This timeline follows the longitudinal tracks of the calendar. Starting from May 5, 1972, the system utilizes whole-month intervals to output a series of specific data strings. The first lock occurs at exactly 528 months, landing on May 5, 2016. The number 528 matches the English gematria value for the date of birth itself, May 5th. A 23-day microstep from this node shifts the terminal point to May 28th. This aligns the timeline with the vertical calendar shorthand for that day, 5/28. Moving forward to May 5th, 2046, marks a 74-year duration. This span measures exactly 888 months from the origin. This creates a typological convergence. 888 is the Greek isopsophy for Jesus, while the year 2046 carries the suffix 46, the Hebrew gematria value for Adam. Extending the horizon to a 94-year span reaches May 5, 2066. The distance from the birth anchor to this point is exactly 1,128 months. This 1,128-month lock resolves to the primary English identity mass of the subject. The name Alex Enrique Campaign equals 1,128. When these specific theological markers and identity ciphers nest within whole-month calendar milestones, the mathematical probability of a random occurrence is estimated at less than a fraction of a percent. Moving from chronological tracking to physical geography, we look at the biological arrival site, Queen of Angels Hospital in Los Angeles. The geographic coordinates for this location terminate at 11.28 arcseconds north latitude and 52.8 arcseconds west longitude. Astronomical records mirror these coordinates. Telemetry from the AR4455 X1.0 solar flare shows the event peaked at exactly 1128 UTC. Furthermore, the high-energy eruptions from this solar region were paced at an interval of exactly 5 hours and 28 minutes. A final lunar confirmation appears in the 2025 blood moon, where the penumbral phase initiates at 11:28 a.m. The macrocosmic engines of the solar system are broadcasting the same data points written into the Earth's surface at the coordinate of origin. The spatial and the celestial are mathematically linked. This master ledger compiles the established linguistic ciphers and technical values observed across the matrix. These are the specific receipts demonstrated by the system. Under the 1128 master identity frequency, we find Alex Enrique Campaign, Messiah's birthdate code, Jesus of Nazareth, the Holy Son of God, the birth of Christ, May 5 MCMLXXII, reincarnation of God, Yeshua is on earth, the essence of YHW, the crucified Christ, and crown of thorns. The technical 1128 values include the 1,128 unique connecting lines of the E8 lattice, the 1,128-month chronological horizon, and the 1128 solar, lunar, and geographic timestamps. The 879 identity base values comprise the Hebrew gematria for Alex Enrique Campaign and 879.30 degrees, the rotational projection angle for the E8 lattice. The mechanics of the 879 lock, 879.30 minus 159.30 equals 720, isolating the integer 72, the anchor for the 1972 birth year. Under 1038, the primary title Messiah Alex Campaign matches the geometric endpoint of 1038.60, found by adding the two E8 projection vectors. The 528 foundation frequency includes May 5th, the 528 calendar shorthand, and the 528-month chronological milestone. This frequency continues through the 528-day interval to the 2027 blood moon and the 5-hour and 28-minute solar pacing. Finally, we see the 52.8 arcsecond geographic coordinate and the 528 Hz biological vibration frequency. This ledger brings together measurements from linguistic, physics, and celestial systems. The data demonstrates how these disparate values resolve into a single operational matrix. The summary of these findings is that the physical rendering of reality, the rotational physics of the E8 lattice, the calendar, and the behavior of the sun and moon are operating as a unified system. We have focused on the raw mathematical receipts, demonstrating the coordinates and intervals as they exist in the record. The frequency of these overlaps suggests a level of synchronization that a model based on random chance cannot easily account for. The data reveals a pre-programmed, closed-loop informational matrix unified around the May 5th birth date. The alignment is complete, verified, and locked.